Hi, Robin. Mary, hello. Barb, Susan, another Mary. Hello and welcome. It feels like so long since I've gone live, but here we are. Here we are. So today I thought we would take some of the things we learned and combine them together. But we will start in just a couple minutes. Look at my, this is mustard seed. And one of my other ink pads, I don't know how, but leaked through the bottom. I think it was lumberjack plaid when it was brand new, and turned my whole label red. It's really mustard seed though. Still works fine. All right, so how's everybody doing? It was hot today. Woo. Hey Lois. As you're popping on, say hello. I know I was just noticing today on our YouTube channel that we are up to 578 subscribers. It's awesome. I love it. If you remember, hey Marilyn, last year, I think it was last year, we had a contest when we got to 500. Maybe we'll do something when we get to 600. We'll see. I'll think about it and make an announcement at the end of the live. Anyway, welcome. So we have clearly ink blended before. We're going to do that. We have also done the ghosting technique with a stencil, but we're kind of going to combine it all together, and I'm going to take it a step further. Hey, Marianne, on the sample that I'm going to do while you guys are with me. But this is the premise of what we were going for. And I thought this would just be a really clean and simple card for Mother's Day or Father's Day, but colorful with some texture. So, hey, Marilyn. Also, who's with Marianne? All right, so that's what we're going to do. So what I have done, or what I tried to do, was take a piece of watercolor cardstock. It's the Distress watercolor cardstock, and I have it on my waffle flower sticky mat. And what I did was I stamped out this sentiment, and I'm going to use the repositionable tape. This is one of the newer repositionable tapes from Tonic, and they put it in the dispenser upside down, so I'll have to fix that later. But what I am going to do though is cover up my sentiment with a piece of tape. So I stamped it on there so I would know where it would be, and I'm just going to cover it with a piece of tape. Hey Janice. All right, and then I'm going to ink blend, and I am using Twisted Citron, and we have, whoops, hold this down. We have definitely done this technique here on Technique Talk before, where we're just going to use 3 colors with our blending brushes. Barbara, hello. And we are going to ink blend with our 3 colors. And I'm just going to put some green down because I always do like to go back over it once I put down the other colors and make it darker. So it's not super important to get them real dark to start. This is Broken China, one of my favorite blues. I like it because it's a little bit darker than Speckled Egg. And although I love Salvage Patina, this one's just a little bit bluer, so it's, you know, more of a blue. So we will blend this. Mary's asking, can you put tape over embossed words? you probably could if the embossing wasn't super thick, I guess, is what I want to say. Super thick, so that the tape will stick to the paper. I mean, really, the tape is just keeping your paper clean where you've got your stamp sentiment, right? And Robin is saying, is the live stream frozen? Not that I'm aware of. Seems like everybody is still seeing and hearing. So, of course, you guys know me. I'm not really careful about how I blend. But I am going to go back with some green. Like I said, I do like to go back and kind of blend them together a little bit more. And the first color always needs to be kind of redone so that it blends in, I think. You're also going to get a little green where the mustard seed and the broken china overlap. All right. Oh, we got a little spot right there, so we'll stick some green in. Go back with the broken china. Whoa, throwing things around, ladies. And then we'll kind of blend those out. While I'm doing this, what's everybody been up to? Vacations, graduations, just relaxing. All right, well, you can see how very careful I'm being with all my blending. It's going to change a little bit with our next step. So we have also done this technique before where we have taken a stencil. This is a Stuff by Belle stencil that hasn't been, well, it was actually released for Crop on the Cape, but we only had a couple at Scrappy Chic, so we'll have those restocked again soon. All right, yeah, relaxing. Last 2 days to work. Oh, Susan, because the school will be out and you'll have the summer off? Yeah. Okay, so now what we're going to do is take our, well, any water sprayer. This is the distress sprayer that I always use. And spray a pretty good amount, not soaking, but, you know, wet. And we're going to let it sit for a minute. Grandson's graduation, granddaughter's solo. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, McKenna graduated on Thursday, so now I'm fighting with her to get her appointment at Schoolcraft so she can get signed up for her classes. I don't know that kid. She just likes to procrastinate and it bugs me. So then we are going to roll off. You see how the ink comes up where the water was. Now I want to hold this because I just want to make sure, see how it worked there. All right, so that is exactly what I did on this one. And that's as far as I took it. But what I want to do is take one of these. This is one of the Hero Arts 6x6 background stamps. And we've also done stamping through stencils. So what I want to do is just give this one more little layer. And I'm inking up. Hello, Scrappy Chic Livonia. Renee, I mean. All right, so we're inking that up. This is just what I have on the table. It's my Lawn Fawn Jet Black. I use it for practically everything. Archival would work. any kind of those, any one of those kind of inks that doesn't necessarily react with water. So I'm going to stamp on top of my stencil, and I'm going to give some good pressure. All right. Now the big reveal. Oops. I didn't get any right there. Good thing this doesn't have a noticeable pattern, right, ladies? I can just fill in where those little spots didn't get any stamping. All right. So we'll pull that off. And that is what we get. Now, there's a little bit of water still where we sprayed. So I'm just going to blot that up. And then yeah, the forearm press. Yes, that's where I have, I think, my most power. All right. So now the next big reveal is to take this tape off, and voila. I'm going to give it a blast with the only heat gun I have is right here. So give me 1 second. I'm going to give it a blast. Okay. And there we go. So, one piece of paper, some ink, a stencil, and a sentiment stamp. Put this on a card base, and you are ready to roll. Now you also, I just had an idea pop in my head that you could doodle around these little things with a pen, and that would be kind of cool too. More of a scribbly. It'll work a little bit better with the pen when it's dry, but you could also do something like that. You could do it with a white gel pen too if you wanted it to be a little lighter. You could stick an embellishment on top of this, a little chipboard piece, like one of the ties from the tie jumble, or a fishing pole from the fishing bundle. I'm losing my words. I haven't been speaking very much. There we go. Does anybody have any questions? Of course, this is all stuff that you can certainly get at Scrappy Chic, and I would bet a lot of you have already bought a lot of these things from Scrappy Chic, but you know that they're there for you whenever you need anything. Oh, doodling with the stencil in place, Marianne? Yes, it does give sharper lines. I'm not much of a sharp line kind of girl, but this is a little bit too wet still, so I didn't want to mess up my Sharpie. Any other questions? This was a quick one, but effective, and it used a couple of the techniques that we've used before, we've learned before, kind of brought them all together. Actually, all three of these techniques we've done before. We've stamped through a stencil, we've done the ghosting technique with water, and we've ink blended. So now we put them all together, and voila. So you can see this was a little bit heavier hand with the ink, and this was a little lighter hand with the ink. You could also leave the tape on here and do some splattering in, you know, maybe one of the colors that you use to ink blend. And there's another little thing that you could add to it. All right, everybody, if nobody else has any more questions, I could keep going on and on and on with all kinds of things that you could do. Does the tape come in different sizes? You know what, Mary? I think that this was pretty new. I think we just got this, well, gosh, it's almost been a year now from Nuvo, but I think this was the only size, wasn't it, Renee? If you're still here, was this the only size of that tape from Tonic? Did I say Nuvo? I meant Tonic. Yeah. But I really like it in the dispenser. It makes it pretty easy. I am gonna have to take this apart, and you can, it's refillable. So they just put the tape in upside down. So there we go. Save your old tape dispensers, ladies, because look what you could do. When is the next Scrappy Chat? It is actually this Saturday, Marianne. So we will be live this Saturday for Scrappy Chat. All right, everybody. So we will be seeing you around the store, seeing you on the socials. We'll keep you posted on what's going on, and we've got some new things to show you this Saturday, because it's been a couple weeks since we've been on, because we took the Memorial Day weekend off because we were out of town. So there you go. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you soon.